Hello. How are we doing today, chat? Dude, the Switch 2 is so fun. I've been playing it off stream since the the front page gore stream, and it's so good. We unlocked the secret content in Mario Kart World, and it was one of my favorite moments in gaming in this year. This Peach outfit is so adorable. I haven't stopped thinking about it. Skababy on Patreon has some wonderful art of it. It's so cute. I love this game. I love this console. Pokemon runs at a normal resolution and frame rate now. I tapped into it. Zelda Link's Awakening runs at a normal frame rate now. This 20 FPS video game now runs at 60. And because I posted my friend code on my Instagram story, I now have a gulag of chatters who got a little too rowdy and thought they could actually get my friend code. They're gonna stay here until I randomly decide to either block them or let them in. It's this console is made for me. This is perfect. It's been so nice that, quite frankly, I took the red pill, the red Joy-Con pill. I bought Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. This game has been attacked. They're trying to slander it in the media since announced, and that's because it costs $10. It probably shouldn't cost $10, but everything I've heard from people who have actually played it is that it's kind of lit. Ari has played a little bit of it off stream, and she said it's kind of lit. I have my good time hat on. I will play this game, and I think there's a good chance I will like it. And, little Miss Nintendette, I think by the end of this, I will be able to understand or at least argue Nintendo's position on why this costs $10 instead of being a pack-in. I've been thinking about it all day, and I think I know why.
Chat, please tell me how audio is.
Oh, dude, they got us in Apple Park. We were watching the WWDC this morning, and I hope that company burns to the ground. Learning that the map icon, the little circle in the map icon, is supposed to look like Apple Park made me enraged. I don't want AI in my car. I don't want to be able to control my car AC with a screen. I want buttons. I don't want liquid glass. I don't want automatic AI translations of lyrics in a non-English language. That's ghoulish. Translation is an art, and that's ghoulish. Anyway, Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Welcome to the Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Honestly, already had a good start that they did not put the trademark after Nintendo Switch 2. I totally expected them to. Oh, I have all of these different appearances I can be. Does it loop?
Oh no, there's so fucking many of these.
What?
I made it go for a while.
It doesn't loop.
I don't think so.
Are you sure? All right. Black guy with the blue hat. We're going to be watching out for him. Oh, I'm scrolling so fast my eyes are starting to blur. Why? Already at a base, they're being like a hyper stylized style, but they're also being a real image of a real Nintendo Switch 2 in the background is killing me. It's reminding me of the Alan Wake battery advertisements. Alright, give me a woman with red hair. That's all I need. Do I want a little hat or do I want to be hatless? I don't wear hats in real life, so I think I'm going to be hatless. Oh! That's her. Entry will begin soon, so please proceed to the gate. Welcome, welcome, come on in. Hello and welcome. What do you think of the venue? Is this the biggest Nintendo Switch 2 you've seen or what? Go ahead and walk all over it. There's all sorts of things to do around here. You can gain some insight into what makes the Nintendo Switch 2 tick, take some quizzes about the system, and experience tech demos that show off the system's features. And of course, play minigames. What was that last thing? Oh, the stamp rally. Stamps are hidden all over the place, so happy hunting. By the way, if you want to move around more quickly, press and hold B to run. The exhibition is really big, so it might save you some time. Oh gosh. I can't believe it. We're finally here. This place is massive. Hi there. I can invert the camera controls for you if you want. Normally you tilt the right stick to the right and the camera will move to the right. If you tilt the right stick to the left and the camera moves to the right, it's called inverted. If moving the camera left and right doesn't feel quite natural as it is, try switching between normal and inverted controls. Yes, I do. Is that all he does? Okay. If you find a lost item, be sure to give it to the newbie staff member on your right. The veteran staff member to your left is in charge of camera settings. Welcome. Thanks for visiting the Lost and Found desk. I have a feeling that somewhere out there, there's a lost item longs for its home. If you happen to find it, please bring it to me. Okay. Looks like you can learn some stuff about the Nintendo Switch 2 here. I'm gonna read up on this. You two can go ahead without me. I don't know, man. Were you startled by that stamp popping up? Don't worry, it's harmless. Have fun with the stamp rally. Hunting down the hidden stamps is sure to be a blast. Okay. I want to talk to everyone. Wait, this is a button I'm sitting on? I read an insight that said you can play the games that use a mouse in each hand. I wonder what sort of games would use a control scheme like that. The mouse feet make it easier to slide the Joy-Con controllers when using mouse controls. You can lightly press these buttons to detach the Joy-Con 2 controllers from the console. Not even dare tell me what the SL button is. You can learn more about Joy-Con 2 controller mouse sensors here. You'll discover how they ended up behaving like a mouse, their function beyond typical mice, and more. Alright, I have a book on my lap for this exact reason. Would you happen to be interested? I am. Alright, got it. Then here we go. Mouse Sensor Insights 1. Joy-Con 2 mouse controls. The Joy-Con 2 can be used as a mouse. This allows you to play games that are designed to be played with a cursor. Of course, there's more to move than just an arrow. So, before we do these tech demos, I will repeat what I've said previous. I am what one of you assholes said they made a game about being a roach inside of one of May's consoles. Not anymore. No roaches in my Switch 2. I'm really gung-ho on the mouse, and I'm very excited to see it in use. I think it is potentially one of the most innovative things to be done with a controller. Ah! 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 Alright!
Sorry, I think I was trying to level your audio, and your audio was very not level. I'm so sorry.
Oh.
I think this pad might have also been at 600%.
It was at 600%.
Oh.
Yeah, you just blasted me in my own voice. Yeah, no, I think it's one of the most potentially coolest video game things ever in a controller. Like, I think if this becomes standardized alongside like gyroing and HD Rumble, basically every game can be ported to consoles, because most games only need the mouse. Like PC games only need the mouse and a few keyboard buttons. They very rarely need the full keyboard. And it would lead to more innovation in gaming, because I think low-key, something I really don't like about PC is that you can't do fun peripheral stuff as easily because not everyone has the same hardware. I love shit like HD Rumble and adaptive triggers and now MouseCon. I think it's a nice bridging of the gaps. This opens up new ways to play games as compared with Nintendo Switch. You might find it easier to hold the Joy-Con 2 like this. Okay. Mice are typically designed to be used on desks or tables. Joy-Con 2 mouse controllers, however, can be used on other surfaces, such as your legs. Mouse responsiveness may vary depending on the surface. That means you don't always have to be near a desk or table surface. You can even use the mouse while sitting on a sofa. A mouse sensor is located on each Joy-Con 2 controller. This one right here. The truth is, they're actually black and white cameras with a resolution of just a handful of pixels. That's fewer pixels than the Nintendo Switch IR motion camera.
I'm kidding!
What? Is that a real cat?
That's awesome!
Is that a developer's real kitty cat that they took a photo of with the IR camera? That's awesome! Or is... It's even fewer than the old Game Boy camera. So how are these cameras used? They check the surface they're on to see the direction and distance they moved. Then, this is translated into mouse movement. Fun fact, they can capture thousands of photos in a single second. This number may vary depending on the speed of movement. This allows the mouse to capture some very precise movement. When using the mouse controls, the Joy-Con controller does not just act as a mouse. There's a whole host of things it can do. For instance, the gyroscope and mouse can work together to determine which way and by how you've turned something.
This is the craziest thing to me about this mouse mode shit.
Yeah, oh.
You can't do that on a normal mouse.
Yeah, no, I mean, listen to the smile in my voice. Like, this is really cool to me as someone who likes playing video games. The mouse can work together with HD Rumble too. This lets you feel different kinds of rumble as you move the cursor around. That's not all. The Joy-Con L and Joy-Con R both have built-in mouse sensors. So two people could play together with mouse controls. Or you can control two mice at once, one in each hand. So you see, there's a lot to mouse controls. Wonderful, I see you've read everything. Well then, now that you're all up to speed, here's a quiz for you. Yeah, give me a quiz. I saw people complaining, like, oh my god, why does this tutorial game have a quiz in it? I like learning about the console I bought. I'm super interested in hardware. One of the things that's so fun about Nintendo is that each new console has a weird gimmick. And having a game that explains to me what it is and potentially why they did it is so exciting. Oh my gosh, Ari. Insane Lisa the Platypus art.
Putting it on screen, putting it on screen, putting it on screen.
In what way can you play games using Joy-Con 2 mouse controllers? By moving by nibbling on cheese. Mouse controls don't just have to be used on desks and tables. Where else can they be used? On your lap. Oh, whoa, I'm in. Oh, this is a tutorial in and of itself. Which numbered area on the Joy-Con 2 controller shows the mouse sensor? 2. All right, I just did that on a book. I want to try using it on my bare skin because I wonder if it will work on my tattoo. Because I know there's certain things like Apple Watches which don't work on tattoos because the black ink like block the heat camera or whatever the fuck. All right, works perfectly fine on my bare skin. Let me move it to my tattoo.
I'm currently showing the Lisa and
Whoa.
Marga on screen.
Whoa, it totally doesn't work on my tattoo. Wait, does it?
Does it skip a little bit?
It does. Yeah. Wait, does it? Okay. This would be a more effective demonstration if I had like an all black tattoo. Like if I had a blackout tattoo. All right, so this is me on my normal knee. And then... Okay, it's working.
Move it around a little bit slower.
Oh, so it works totally fine when you go slow. But if you speed it up, I think it is getting tripped up by my tattoo. No, but how would that work for people with darker skin tones? There's no way it's like a color sensor.
Well, no, it's an infrared sensor.
Yeah.
Actually, just get more ahead. You'll see how it works.
Okay.
There's a whole tutorial.
Well, you know, sorry, I was wondering because like the fucking thing with like, you know, like most
I think the thing with
most bathroom sinks are racist. Like they only read for white people's hands, and the darker you get,
I think
the less likely they are to work.
Is that the ink is the thing that reflects off of the infrared light and makes it so it skips.
So you're saying it's an ink versus like natural pigment thing?
I think so.
Okay.
But that's unconfirmed.
Yes! Great, you got every answer correct. I guess that makes you a mouse sensor sensei. So cute. Mouse sensor. These sensors check the surface they're on, i.e. it's e.g. a table on your lap, to work out how they're moved. Player LED. I wish it explained all the different combinations. I believe it is 1, 2, 3, 4. It's like 4 separate lights. And then if you are player 5, it's here. Player 6 here. No, how do they determine that again? This mechanism attaches the Joy-Con controllers to the console. Sync button. Wow, I had no idea that the buttons were made out of steel. Oh, yeah, they totally are a different texture. Huh. You can learn about attaching and detaching the Joy-Con 2 controllers here. You can find out how they attach the controller, then you can actually attach them backwards and more. Is that something you'd be interested in? Yes! Yes, I love that I can now put my goddamn controller backwards. That's so weird, and I like that. Oh god, this is a Nintendo freak out stream. It's crazy, but makes perfect sense that Ty got sent to Switch 2 and not me. But look at me. Look at me. If only I didn't curse, they'd love me. Or Picor on the front page. If I didn't do a lot of things, Nintendo would love me. When you use mouse controls, the mouse feet make the Joy-Con 2 controllers easier to move around. Okay, someone just said me when the video game got homework. Genuinely, that is my first hypothesis for why this game was not a pack-in title. That's so stupid to think, but I genuinely think if Nintendo packed in a game that has mini games, but also has like a lot of informational tutorial things, people would go, what the fuck? This isn't a game. Nintendo's really changed. And they're doing that, but 1,000 times more because it still isn't a pack-in title. But I think... I don't know if that's like a good justification, but I think that is a justification. My other one, and my more kind of, I think, accurate one, other than, is that, watch the most recent Did You Know Gaming video. How Nintendo is run has completely changed. They are now more heavily focused on not milking a profit, but having a certain brand name. If you had a Nintendo game that you didn't have to pay for, they think that would reflect poorly on them. And if their Nintendo games ever went lower than $60, they would think that reflects poorly on the brand image of Nintendo. I don't think that's right. I don't think that's okay. But I think that's where that's coming from. My main guess for why this game is not a pack-in title for the Switch 2 is because it's not a game. Like, it is. And I know there's mini games in here that are fun. But Wii Sports is a game you buy a console for. It is something that moves the system. No one is going to buy a Nintendo Switch 2 to play this game. And I think they did the math on that and were like, well, the diehards who want to try this will be the diehards that will spend money on it. I don't think that's okay, but I think it genuinely all comes down to the fact that Wii Sports sells a console to a normie. This game does not sell a console to literally anyone but the most technically minded, and they're just gonna look up a YouTube video of it because they know how to do that. You know, this is for freaks. I think this game is very firmly for freaks, and just Nintendo can't advertise it like that because, look me in the eyes and say, oh, Nintendo will say, this game's for technical freaks. They'll never say that, but that's totally what it is. It's for the perverts. Well, would you look at that? You can tilt R left and right to get a better view of the surroundings. Yeah, people have spread an anecdote a lot recently that Reggie fought Nintendo of Japan super hard to get Wii Sports as a pack-in title. I totally believe that. I can say similarly, there was totally a fight internally at Nintendo for and against the $50 bundle, or sorry, the $500 bundle of the Switch 2 that comes with Mario Kart World. Because I know that there are people at Nintendo that were like, this is our $60 game, this is a $70 game, this is an $80 game. To sell it for any less is failing our values as a company. I think they view getting Mario Kart World for $30 cheaper as a pack-in title. Yeah, that's what I'm saying about the games never being less than $60. Or like, they'll launch games at less than $60, but a game will rarely go on sale for Nintendo because they view it as devaluing the brand. Once you build I kind of get it, to be honest. I don't think it does. But once you build an expectation that your games go on sale, there will be a subset of people, not many, that will wait for a sale. I mean, like, look at every major Xbox release, or PlayStation release even. I haven't bought a single one of them at release, despite being hyped for them, because I knew in a year and a half they would be $40, $20, $30, and I could get them used. Used Nintendo games are rarely under $45. I think Nintendo needs to realize Astro's Playroom is free, is what someone said in chat. I don't know if that's a good counter, because Astro's Playroom kind of sucks. Like, it's a cute game, and I like Astro, but I did not experience joy playing Astro's Playroom. None of its, like, feature showcases feel good. The motion controls feel forced. The haptic rumble feedback thing doesn't feel as good as you'd want it to be, and it is dripped head to toe in other PlayStation hardware that they hope that you bought in the past and feel fond for, or hardware that they still want you to buy now. The fact that they're patching in as the console generation goes on, shit like the PS Portal or the headphones or the PS Pro, shows me that they view the Astro character primarily as a marketing vector. And I think Astrobot, like Astrobot, the $60 video game, can kind of be more than the sum of its parts. I don't think Astro's Playroom is more than the sum of its parts. It was free and made me think less of my PlayStation. It was a good game, but it made me feel bad. To detach the Joy-Con 2 controllers from the Nintendo Switch 2 console, simply press the release buttons and they'll come off in an instant. You'll be able to attach them even if the console's in the dock. What's more, you can attach them each with one single hand. To attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers, simply bring them near the console. They're easy to both detach and attach. Yep. I know I'm in Nintendo chat, and I'm proud of it. What does my PS5 do? It buys $100 Doom games without my consent. What does my Nintendo Switch 2 do to me? It plays my Pokemon games better. What am I gonna be a fan of at the end of the day? Am I gonna love the aunt that gives me $100 every Christmas or the uncle who touches me? I don't fucking know, man. I think the answer's pretty obvious. Do you know how the Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the console? They use magnets. Unlike Nintendo Switch, there's no locking mechanism to prevent the controllers from being detached. The only thing keeping them connected is the force of magnets. Joy-Con 2 can be attached backwards. What? They can even be attached backwards. What? However, this orientation is not recommended. The Joy-Con 2 controllers won't charge attached this way. Oh. Where are the magnets? The Joy-Con 2 controllers attach to the Nintendo Switch 2 console magnetically. But just where are these magnets? Well, they're on the main body of the console. The Joy-Con 2 controllers don't have any magnets that attach to the console. The SR and SL buttons are made of steel. The magnets on the console attract the SL, SR button. Oh! I genuinely would not have picked up on it. I thought it was magnets on both sides. Oh yeah, there's totally going to be a Gen 10 upside down Joy-Con mouse mode evolution, and it's going to make me so happy. They should, Game Freak, don't listen to me real close, because I love you and I don't want you to hate me. But someone who can like sneak into the dreams of Game Freak employees. Cantonian Fool's Gold Redicate, the ghost that's coming out of the computer, put him in the next Pokemon game and make him a mouse mode evolution. Having a computer virus, like mouse Pokemon, would be so cool. Ari, am I reacting as Nintendo-ly as you expected me to? I think little quiz is in order. If you've read all the insights, this should be no problem for you. Magnetic connectors, Volume 1. Which of the following is used to detach the Joy-Con 2 controllers from the Nintendo Switch console? The release button. Oh, no, it was telekinesis. Fuck. Which of the following is used to attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the Nintendo Switch console? Meh. Love. Oh, it was love. In which ways can the Joy-Con 2 controllers... yeah, all of the above. Where are the magnets that keep the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached in the console? Yes! What a legend! You've got all the answers correct. You really know the ins and out of the magnetic connectors now. How are you enjoying the insights quizzes? If you like, I can give you some very special insights. Oh, you'd let me share my insights with you? Perfect. You can actually use the mouse mode controls on the Nintendo Switch 2 home menu. Just go to the home menu, and yeah, I knew this, man. I think the most interesting addendum that should probably be on screen during this stream to show my biases is that randomly the other day I drove past the Nintendo headquarters in Redmond and had the biggest smile on my face despite it not being open. I just passed by a big building that said Nintendo and I was like, oh my god, my friends are in there. That shit should be on screen to show you how biased I am. It's so pretty. At night, they have such pretty lights. So this is area A. A, B, C, D, E, F, G. H, I, J, K, and L. The areas progress in alphabetical order. Pretty easy to remember. Just how big is this place? Well, would you look at that? You can tilt the right stick, left to right, to get a better view of the surroundings. I knew that, because I play video games. You'll learn about HD Rumble 2 here. You'll learn about the kinds of vibrations it makes, where it's located and how it works, and more. Does that tickle your fancy? Fuck yes, it does. Glad to hear it. Well then, here's HD Rumble 2 Insights 1. Take a look here. Okay, real straight dope. I really want the Switch 2 Pro controller, but I'm waiting for a colorway that isn't, I really don't like the grayish triggers. If they make like a Xenoblade 4 one that has the same like colorway as the Pyra Xenoblade 2 one, I will buy that in an instant. I just really don't like that it's not transparent anymore, and I do not like the gray triggers. Apparently, it feels great, though. Every single person who's bought one, I've seen saying nothing but praises for it. I saw someone calling it the best console D-pad ever. So, I'm excited to buy it one day, but I don't have one yet. These are the HD Rumble 2 parts for the Nintendo Switch 2 console. They're different from the HD Rumble parts for the Nintendo Switch console. In fact, these parts have been custom built from the ground up. They're housed within both the Joy-Con 2 and Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller. In order to fit these both inside the Joy-Con 2 and Nintendo Switch 2 Pro controller, we had to undergo even further separate customization. Wait, I wonder if they're gonna make me use an amiibo at any point during this game. Oh yeah, no, the Pro Controller 1 is like one of my favorite controllers ever, if not my favorite. The rumble of the controller is created when magnets and electromagnets shift a weight. The rumble of older Nintendo controllers is created by a motor spinning by a weight. When it comes to Nintendo Switch HD Rumble, Nintendo Switch 2 HD Rumble, the weight isn't spinning. Instead, it vibrates side to side at a very high speed. This is similar to how some trains use magnets to levitate. Yeah, the Pro Controller one works on Switch. Oh, glory to the Chinese century. Oh, this is so awesome. This is so awesome. Nintendo Switch 2 is maglev. This is beautiful. Allowing them to move at extremely high speeds. Vibrating the weight sideways makes it easier to make it rumble in various ways. Ari, am I reacting the exact way you expected me to? Powerful rumble! The Nintendo Switch 2's console HD Rumble 2 feature has, one word I would have to say is maybe drop the twos. I would honestly call it like Joy-Con. No, I guess I would call it Joy-Con 2. But call it like HD Rumble Plus. Saying the Nintendo Switch 2's Joy-Con 2's HD Rumble 2 feature is a little much. I know that's not what they wrote, but I'm sure there's going to be some ad copy that has those exact words in them. And I just want to preempt that by saying it doesn't have to have a 2 at the end of it. From very weak vibrations like a gentle touch to much stronger vibrations. At maximum strength, the sensation will be much stronger than the HD Rumble on Nintendo Switch. For these strong vibrations won't be used the whole time you're playing a game. Rather, the powerful rumble is reserved for specific moments when it makes the most sense. The HD Rumble 2 is in your hands. The Joy-Con 2 controllers rumble in your hands. They're designed to transmit this sensation directly, no matter how you're holding them. This is because the HD Rumble 2 parts are directly attached to the plastic on the back. I just went in third person real quick, and this is probably the most embarrassing stream I've ever done. I have not stopped shilling for Nintendo while I'm half naked on my living room couch surrounded by plushies and Pokemon books. I'm a pathetic dog that needs to be put down. Ari, come out here. The way the book is sitting, it looks like I am naked and loving the Nintendo Switch 2 welcome tour.
What are you saying?
The way that the book is sitting on my lap makes me look butt naked.
Okay.
I look like a complete... Can you say troglodyte? I'm gonna Google that. In my mind, troglodyte's like a Neanderthal term. Troglodyte. Primitive person who lives in caves. Okay, cool. We're good. Braless wife ass. And then someone said, I feel represented completely by this stream. Every other streamer has made fun of it mercilessly. I'm having a good time. I set out to have a good time. Genuinely, I bought this game last night. I got home and Ari was like, May, you gotta stream this. This is a great time. And the entire time I was at work today, I was thinking like, wow, I can't wait to play Nintendo Switch 2 Welcome Tour. Are you gay sitting or straight sitting? I'm not gonna lie, I'm kind of spread. I'm kind of straight sitting. But I just crossed my legs for you. Don't worry. I'm a dainty woman at the end of the day. Alright, give me a quiz. I can ace this.
Have you played any of the demos so far?
I'm just doing quizzes, dude.
That's awesome!
HD Rumble 2. It, shakes from side to side. It can be either strong or weak. It's plastic to the back. Results? Amazing! Full marks. You really know what's what when it comes to HD Rumble 2 now, eh? I do. Oh my god, there's like game demos. There's like mini games.
Please, please.
I had my first go in one of those mouse control games today. Believe you me, I was sliding around like nobody's business.
May?
Give me a second.
Okay.
Capture button. That was so much fun. I don't think we'd see something like that. The left Joy-Con 2 controller lets me use mouse controls with my left hand. You have to press L while holding it like a mouse. That's true. The maracas are so cool. They feel so realistic.
Do the demo, please do the demo, please
Okay,
do the demo.
I'm gonna do...
Okay, no, you can't click into the UFO. May, I shit you not. I played it for 3 hours last night.
Okay, I'm gonna do it in reverse order. So I'm gonna do this guy first.
Do the maracas first.
If you got time. Okay, so this isn't exactly a game per se, but give it a try. In this demo, you shake the Joy-Con 2 controller as if they were a pair of maracas. The physics-based calculations are used to make the beads, and the maracas behave like real beads. Welcome back, 1-2 Switch! As the beads shake, I owned 1-2 Switch, by the way.
That's awesome.
I sold it, but I owned it. As the beads shake around, and I bought it at launch with snipper clips and Breath of the Wild. Someone stole my Breath of the Wild copy, so snipper clips is the only game from the Switch 1 launch I still have.
That's awesome.
As the beads shake around inside, the Joy-Con 2 controllers rumble to stimulate that effect. Move the beads around inside the maracas and see for yourself what HD Rumble 2 is capable of. Yes, I would love to do that. Okay, my straps are on, don't worry. Shake the beads 20 times, change for appearance. Shake the rubber ball 20 times, gently roll the beads, okay. This is awesome. Everybody 1-2 Switch is like $15 at Best Buy. I honestly might get everybody 1-2 Switch.
Try the rubber ball. The rubber ball is crazy.
What?
It like no shit feels like it's in there.
Yeah. All right. 3, 2, 1, let's go.
It feels like you're shaking a container with a heavy roll. It does though. It really does. It's crazy. I think that rubber ball test is the most impressive thing about it. Like, the beats feel really good. They feel better than they did on
Switch 1.
Switch 1. The rubber ball is like, that shouldn't be possible. It feels like you can like bounce it around.
Yeah, it's crazy how heavy it is. And yeah, how it has like bounce. This stream is selling people on Nintendo Switch 2s.
Yeah.
Oh, the Nintendo does it again. You shook those maracas like there's no tomorrow. Hopefully that gave you a good taste of the HD Rumble 2 feature. Oh, it did.
It feels a million times better than the PS5 haptics.
Oh, yeah. That being said, it feels more precise. The PS5 haptics are helped by being a big controller.
Yes.
So it's spread out. I really want to see what this feels like in the new Pro controller.
Yes.
Because, like, quite honestly, I like the HD Rumble in the original Pro controller, but it does not feel as good as it does in the Joy-Cons.
Mm-hmm.
I hope the new Pro controller's HD Rumble feels better than these Joy-Cons.
Right.
I don't know how possible that actually will be, but I'm excited to check it out. Yeah, I like how the DualSense feels, but I feel like every game kind of tries too much, especially with the speaker inside of it. Like Astrobot has the little bot going inside this controller at all times, and every time you jump it goes. And every time you play The Last of Us, Troy Baker's vocal cords are like vibrating on your hands. It's kind of too much, but dude, this little kid just flex on me. I come here every day. No one's gonna get more clean betters than me. I'm better than you. The left Joy-Con 2 controller lets me use mouse controls to my left hand. Oh, no, not you. I don't care about you.
Did you get all the things?
Yeah.
All the stamps?
Yeah, in this area?
You have 2 missing.
Oh.
You might be missing the release script.
Okay, hold up. No thanks. Give me a second.
Yeah, look around a little bit more.
This button, this button. Should you find any lost items as you make your way through the welcome tour, please be a helper and bring them to the informational center. Thank you for doing your part. Yeah, like I wish like Nikki's Spot Pass was here. There's obviously stuff I would think an older Nintendo would have done differently. But this is super fun so far. So
Alright, try out those demos now.
give me a second. I have to return my lost glasses. Oh, welcome. Thank you for visiting the Lost and Found desk. Also, yeah, no, my biggest praise in the Nintendo Switch 2 is that Nintendo made enough of them. This is the first, like, we waited in line on midnight. Every time I've gone into a big box store, I have seen 1 or 2 of them. I still don't see PS5s and Xboxes when I go into stores. And that's not that the console sold poorly. It didn't. Like, as far as all numbers are showing, it didn't sell poorly. They just made enough of them. That's crazy. Oh, thanks for turning this in. I have a feeling that somewhere out there, a lost item longs for its home. Okay. Find the strongest rumble along a line. Find where the rumble is the strongest. Ready? Go! Your guess. Oh!
Dude, I got it like dead on the first time I did it. It was
Really?
crazy. It was purely just luck though.
Yes! Oh, fucking according to Reddit, people struggled for hours with this one.
Well, there's more levels to it.
Oh, okay. I can kill myself.
According to Reddit.
Fuck off! I'm excited. I was excited that I did good. Am I not allowed to do good?
You're allowed to do good.
Astonishing! You perfectly pinpointed the rumble's epicenter. I must concede that sensing strong rumble is really your forte.
Oh, it was part 3 that people struggled with. Okay. Never mind.
All right, you should play the
The game that you spent 8 hours on?
I played this for 3 hours last night.
What the fuck do you mean?
I think I got to the 2nd level or the 3rd level, and I spent 3 hours on it because I was having that much fun. This morning I logged back onto it because I wanted to get 100 points.
Oh, hold up.
Hey, trust me, it feels better with it on.
I just want to see without.
Yeah.
Le dodge. Oh god, I can't wait for console games to use mouses now. Chad is trying to rib me right now, but I have never been more pure than in this moment.
Yeah.
You motherfuckers in 2008 were like, gotta find me a girl that says le epic and smells good. I'm both of those things. You just hate me because you're not me. Fuck!
It's all about playing it slow, honestly.
Dude, it's all about the reveal.
The slower I went, the more that I was able to like recover.
I don't know what you're talking about. I was kind of fucking that shit up. In 2008, you were eating crayons? What were you? Were you in the Marines?
Fuck!
That was not a Fozzie Bear joke. I do not make Fozzie Bear jokes. Dude, I heard the new Muppet Vision like teaser announcement thing. Since when has Kermit the Frog sounded like a normal guy? He sounded so bad.
You got this, Mary.
Thank you. Literally get Dem to voice Kermit the Frog. He's already good about shoving his hand up people's asses. And he is a decent Kermit impression.
Alright, May, lock in.
I'm locking in, baby, sorry.
It's only 30 seconds, I promise you. The next one is so much more fun. There's even more fun awaiting you after this one. Can you believe it?
I really hope they add SNES mouse shit, Mario Paint, with the Switch too.
What do you mean?
Mario Paint uses the SNES mouse.
Mm-hmm.
The console
Linus
has a
was
mouse
talking-
again.
Linus was talking to me about that, where the mouse on the SNES felt like better than coming.
Oh yeah, no, it feels great. Oh!
Hug the corner too hard.
Ow!
I'm putting this away.
Sorry, yeah, I shouldn't be,
You shouldn't be drinking and driving. You shouldn't be texting and driving.
I'm gonna try my thighs. If I had webcam on, this would be the ultimate fan service stream. Oh, this is kind of easier for me.
Really?
Yeah, because it's like a lower sensitivity.
It's just that you're thick and it's lower.
Yeah. Well, that's probably because I'm more comfortable.
Right. I think this mouse does have mouse acceleration, which means that the faster you move it, like in terms of velocity, the further it will go.
That makes sense.
Which is not my specialty really. However, I was able to lock the fuck in.
Can you guys hear Ari at all when she talks? She is on the wrong side of the mic. Shoot. Okay, I'm gonna put the thing back
Yeah,
down.
no, you're a little less accurate.
Shoot.
This next part is a little fucked.
Darn it. What? What? What's wrong?
I wasn't expecting you to say, darn it.
I'm sorry. maedotmkv is going woke? PG-13 broadcast?
You're being too hyperactive, man.
Sorry.
No. That wasn't
A comment on my character, just my gameplay.
Yeah, I just think that it's gonna harm you. You need to be precise about those movements, because otherwise you're gonna. Toho plays completely different than this. Toho's like completely different.
Thank you for getting the propagandist in chat. Oh, I can't wait to play the Deltarune mouse mode thing, though.
Yeah.
I've said in the past that I'll never ever stream Undertale or Deltarune. That might change. I honestly don't know.
Okay.
Because I've been thinking about how, like, when Chapter 5 and whatever comes out, it would be nice to have my blind reactions to 3 and 4 so I can read back on them instead of having to replay the game a 4th time.
Yeah.
Oh no. Oh.
Aren't the sound effects so good?
Oh yeah, they're great. And I love the, like, Hubert background.
Yeah. This game is like, what if they got like one of the biggest gaming companies in the world
To have an
make a
indie
Flash
jam.
game?
Yeah. You know, this game feels very Flash game jammy.
Yeah.
So wait, someone in chat said of all streamers I've seen playing this, you're the only one to compliment it. Is that actually true? I genuinely have nothing negative to say about it because I'm not. It's $10. Like, yeah, sure, $10 on Steam during a good sale could also buy me like Red Dead Redemption, but that's not how I think about video games and their purchasing power.
This game had moments that felt human to me, which is something ridiculous to say about this game.
Yeah.
Like, it's something I shouldn't be saying about this game. Yet, there's more human in this and more like love for the thing here than there is for anything in any other fucking.
Have you played Astro's Playroom?
I've seen you play it.
No, that's Astrobot. Astro's Playroom. The pack and title for the PS5.
Yes, I have. I actually have fully to completion.
Yeah, what do you think about it?
It's very cute. I don't think it has as much love as this.
That's awesome.
I think that game feels like revisionist.
It does. Yeah, it totally does. When I'm flying on top of a PS1 memory card and fighting a big dinosaur, I'm like...
This game has it pays respect to the things that came before it.
But it's not reminding me how much I loved the Wii when I was a child. Remember being a child? Yeah, I do, man. Astrobot as a IP, despite being kids platformers, feel like they're meant to be played by 30 and 40-year-olds. This feels like a game that can be played by literally anyone.
Yeah.
And is built for literally anyone. Like, Astrobot's too nostalgia heavy, I'm sorry. Like, as an IP, at least so far.
And again, I think Astro's Playroom is its whole like, oh, GPU land or whatever the fuck.
Yeah, go fuck yourself.
It's like baby. It's baby level technology. This game is so hyper specific with its explanations.
Yeah. We're not going to GPU land. We're learning about the way the magnets work. Oh, I'm such a Nintendo head, dude.
Alright, no more chat.
Yeah. Me talking about how I want to play Deltarune Chapter 3 and 4 blind, potentially on stream, was not an open invitation to start talking about those games.
Yeah.
If I ever stream them...
I do not want to hear anything about them.
It'd be no chat on screen. I'm not gonna lie.
It'd be emote only, honestly.
It'd be emote only. Ugh, my headphones are falling off. Can you help me put them back on?
I can help you put them back on.
Yeah. How long did this one take you to beat?
Oh, this one's it did take me a little bit to figure out how, because they do kind of come at you really fast. But eventually you kind of figure out how the mouse feels, and you're able to figure out the movement patterns really easily.
Yeah.
And the other one after it honestly took me like seconds to beat, but I was like, I want to get more points. I don't want to stop playing. I'm having too much fun.
This mouse mode would be killer for like an operation type game. Yeah. We have to try not to hit the corners.
Yeah. Oh, there's a little thing like that here.
Awesome.
You'll get to play it in a bit.
Shoot.
You have to start looking at the areas where things are empty and try to guide your way there. This game is literally just about like looking at the big picture instead of looking at the little UFO guy. You get more advantage by looking at where the rocks are going than you get by looking at your guy. It's a lot of intuition.
Yeah.
Chat, again, I said don't talk about the game. Like, period.
We don't care.
Just like drop it. We don't want to hear anything about it. Honestly, moved on. Topic conversation, moved on. Next, swipe right.
You just got a downvote from me. thank God.
Easy. All right, get out of here.
And there's no more to it?
No. You should go to the next one.
There's not a secret third medal, though? There's not a secret third medal?
I don't think so for this one. Probably because it has 4 levels. Alright. The real game has begun.
Oh, it's all about collecting points.
Just looking at it makes me want to play it again.
That's crazy. Golem
Both
Game
me
Boys.
and Linus sat playing this for 3 hours. We kept on passing it around. We were like, no, I can get it.
Dude,
No,
you were
I can get
passing
it.
the
I can
joy.
get it. I can get it. We were passing the joy. It gets pretty brutal at a certain point. Honestly, playing this game with Linus last night was like a top 10 comedy moments for her and I.
Really?
We're so funny.
You guys were so
We were
funny.
so funny. Can I please show you? Can I do a run, please?
You can do a run, baby.
One
yeah.
run. I wanna flex my muscles. Yeah,
Hold
play
up.
again. Play again.
Oh no, I just unlocked this really quickly.
Oh, the second vibration test.
It's along 2 axes now? That's crazy.
This one was more hard for me.
Well, yeah, of course it is. I'm gonna get it in one, though. Check this headshot.
Oh my god.
That's not good enough for me.
No, you can get it closer.
I can.
Would Mario smoke weed?
What?
Would Mario smoke weed?
I don't know.
Well, someone's asking, so you gotta answer.
You should ask him. I don't know.
Yeah, it was really difficult to get it.
Yeah. Shoot. All I can say about this game is that I've never been not rewarded for being a Nintendo. Like, Nintendo has problems, obviously. I don't like that they can brick your console randomly. What else? It's not randomly. It's if you hack it, which I don't think there's anything wrong with that at its face. You should be able to do with the hardware what you want because you bought it. But also, they don't randomly take down people's consoles for just hacking it. As far as I'm aware, they've literally never done that. It's for not even pirating, just going online and trying to hack games while having a hacked console. And to that, honestly, I don't blame them for bricking consoles.
They're doing it because they don't want their investors to get mad at them.
Not even that. If you are a game developer and an online experience is built a certain way and people are going about circumventing your intended play experience and making people who play the game normally's experience worse, they should not be allowed to play the game. At least not with the people who purchased it and want to play it legitly. That's why shit like private servers and stuff should exist, but that's not a thing in the console space. So I get the rash decision of banning them outright.
Oh. All right, move on.
I want to get it perfect. I want to get it perfect.
Okay.
Like, if a guy goes to a movie theater and starts filming the screen, like...
Okay, I think, like, the truest standpoint is, like, just don't be surprised when it happens.
Yeah, no.
Like, if you're doing this shit, like, I think I have no opinions about it.
Yeah. I have no opinions.
I have no opinions about it. Don't be surprised when it happens.
It's the same argument as ad blockers being piracy. Because you know what? Yes, they are. I agree.
It's awesome.
It's awesome. It's awesome, and know when you use them that there will be certain people who you like the work of, who you are hurting, but you have to be okay with that. People are mad when they're called pirates nowadays, or hackers, despite that being what they are. And that's not like a morally good or bad thing. It's just a thing you
descriptor.
are. It's a descriptor. Adblock is piracy, and I pirate movies, and I don't care. It doesn't matter.
If you hack your console and you connect to the internet, I'm sorry, that's your fault.
Yeah. I genuinely do, like, if you connect to the internet, yes. If you connect to an online...
Lock in.
Sorry.
No, sorry. If you connect?
Yeah, no, like, I don't expect any different, man.
I think the easiest it has been for me is by hearing how loud the controller is getting when it's shaking.
Yeah, agreed.
Because it gets pretty loud.
Like, maybe your car drives faster without a license plate, but don't be surprised when you're pulled over for not having a license plate.
That's it. Oh, there you go. Beautiful. Alright, got it.
Oh, the type of guy that is mad at this sort of conversation is gonna have a field day with this stream.
Okay, I wanna play it. I wanna
Here
play
you go.
one. Yes. Alright. Watch me whip. May.
Yeah,
Get ready.
you got this, baby. Holy shit. You're doing so good. Okay. I just debate broed myself in my mind, so I want to get ahead of an argument.
Okay.
I don't think a video game console being bricked is the same as like a John Deere tractor. When a company bricks like a phone or a tractor or a piece of hardware because you repair it with non-manufacturer parts or you do something with it, that is morally wrong and should be illegal. I don't like that Nintendo will brick a console, but I do not think that is the same argument, because a video game console is a non-necessity.
It's not a tool that...
It's not a tool you need to do your job unless you're a video gamer.
I mean, frankly, I just think it's a thing where, like...
And that's not a real
if
job.
If you're doing stuff like this, just be a little smarter. Like, lock in a little bit more, you know?
The guys who take the falls are the guys that are like going out of their way to make like hardware to literally circumvent like game licenses or do something, but also like add another scam on top of it. I don't know.
You keep on debate broing. Let's get out of here.
Yep.
Mate, it's time to engage back in the joy.
Yes. I want to say one last thing, because someone said, I wonder how many pro-piracy guys are on Nintendo's legal team. I'm sure many. I'm sure there are many people at Nintendo in every branch who are pro-piracy. Because when something is not available through official means, piracy is how art continues to be spread and experienced. And if you are financially unavailable or unable to partake in something, piracy is how it continues to spread. Every single one of my favorite movies I would not have been able to see without piracy, and I'm sure that's true of most people alive nowadays. Also, the sort of people who make games are nerds about games running and being like perfect. I'm sure those sorts of guys would be obsessed with seeing Citra improve more and more and more and run games at higher and higher frame rates and resolutions and have bugs patched out so it's closer to real hardware. Yeah, I just like the idea of something expensive you buy being able to be revoked too. But I highly doubt, even if you hack it, that it will be revoked. With precedent of how Nintendo has acted in the past, you will realistically only have that ability revoked if you are using it to harm others or like flying in the face of release dates. Like, I guess technically playing Tears of the Kingdom on Yuzu before launch isn't like interrupting anyone else's online experience. But they are also a company, and I understand being pissed off that your work is being played early on a computer, something that you did not release it to for free.
I think at the end of the day,
I want more people to be able to play video games.
Exactly. But to finish off this point, and I honestly want to leave the conversation. I want to think about the Nintendo Switch 2 after this.
That's right.
There's so much cool shit in it. I think that they have to cover their asses somehow, because if they just let shit go by, like especially with consoles being connected to the internet, that can lead to shit like
privacy.
game hacking or privacy issues or leaks.
Yeah, no, like there are always going to be white hat hackers who just want to get more frame rate or custom themes or pirated games. But there will also be guys who want to steal people's data and to be able to disconnect other users and blah, 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 blah.
And they can't know if you're a good hacker or not.
Yeah.
Like, that's not a thing that they have privilege of, you know?
Yeah. I think Nintendo gang stalking that one guy is crazy and bad.
Yeah.
All
right, enough.
I will say the thing with game prices is that the secondhand market will always be an alternative. A lot of the games I buy are used. Especially with something like the Switch and Switch 2, where it's cartridges that don't get damaged as easily as discs. Unless you want everything to be factory fresh or you're getting like collector's editions, there's no point to not buy used. Other than if you really want to support the developer, but that's arguable how much support a developer gets from a purchase in the first place. Secondhand will always be the cheaper method, and people freaked the fuck out. I think game codes are evil. I think game keys are stupid. I think Nintendo should have offered more than 64 gigabyte cards for the Switch 2, because it means that only AAAs who want a game on a shelf morally, like they want to have a physical all on the cart game for like a moral reason, or they're Nintendo and they can eat the cost, it will push basically every other developer to buy a game key card for their game. And I think that sucks, because there will be people without internet, but I highly doubt there's that many people without internet who are buying a Switch 2.
Yeah.
But game key cards are a solution to the game code problem and being able to sell digital games. I feel like everyone is looking at it as a wholly negative when it is, I think, a sidestep. It is not a step forward or a step backwards. Being able to buy a game that would have otherwise exclusively been digital and sell it used and get some of my money back, or buy it used and get it for like $20, $30 cheaper, is good.
Kind of lit.
Yeah.
All right, enough. More game.
No more discourse starting now.
I want to see you be excited about the stuff they talk about.
That's true. Give me more Monster. Here you go. Yep, you got every last one. Good job. You can head on through. Area B up ahead can be a little slippery, so watch your step. Ooh. Oh, it's like a little ice thing because it's an LCD screen.
So, a couple of the things here are for HDR, VRR, and 120 FPS. Those are things specifically on this one that you can do on the TV, but that are mostly meant for the
handheld experience.
You can do it on the TV though, and I tried
Our
them.
TV does support HDR, 4K,
Our TV
and
supports HDR,
VRR.
4K, VRR, and 120 hertz.
Okay, so I'll do it all here.
No, you can't, because HDR is not unless you want to have washed out colors for.
Yeah, I can just turn on washed out colors for that game.
Okay, yeah. This is 120 FPS. I don't know if the capture card will be able to do it.
Let's see.
I'll go look at the.
Oh no, the fuck it can't.
No, it does that.
Oh, guess the frame rate 120 FPS.
They are seeing no signal though.
They're seeing no signal.
They are seeing no signal.
All right, well I'll do this really quick. Guess the rate that the picture changes at. That's a 20 FPS. Oh wow. Maybe it's finally time for me to get a new capture card. Hi Jordan Jacobs 177. I technically haven't set it to any of the like randoms that came by. Basically, me and my sister had a front page slot that we were streaming on, and we played Mario Kart World for 4 hours, had a great time, and then thought, well, actually, we shouldn't stop streaming because we have the front page of Twitch for another 3 hours. So we cut to a 1-minute loop of footage from our movie that is coming out later this year. I understand having problems with it being in the Mario Kart World category, hence why we took it out of there as quickly as possible once we noticed. I don't think it looked convincing enough for anyone to think it was real gore. We wanted a moral panic, and we got that, so I'm happy. I think there's much worse on the Twitch front page literally every single day. That new Doom game looks fucked. But I understand being a little squicked by it, and yeah. It was an indie movie advert. It was guerrilla marketing.
Since you're already here, you should also do the HDR one right now. Turn on HDR.
Is this HDR?
No, HDR is off right now.
Okay, well, I'll turn it on right now.
Chat, you're gonna see washed out colors for a bit.
And you're gonna have to deal with it.
HDR output for all software.
Oh, it's so bright. Yeah, it's super washed out for them.
You gotta read the stuff.
This particular HDR demo lets you experience fireworks. It should really feel like a pop. You can see just how much the fireworks change by toggling the HD on and off. Oh yeah, I've been instructed to tell visitors that the brightness will depend on your TV's HDR capabilities. They don't know that I got a 4K OLED. Okay.
So first launch the fireworks. I think the best test to see just how much it actually does is pausing it when the big firework explosion goes off by pressing Y, and then toggling it on and off.
Whoa. Oh, HDR is so cool. I love colors. Oh, these sounds are so good. Alright, is there any other HDR things here? Those fireworks went way up high, huh? Makes you feel a bit small in the grand scheme of things, doesn't it? You see the difference between HDR and HDR now? Cool.
Honestly, the game looks fine. You could probably keep it on.
You sure? Is it just the Switch Home menu that looks washed then?
The Switch Home menu looks awful.
But the game looks fine.
Looks not bad.
Huh.
It doesn't look like crazy good or anything, but it doesn't look awful.
I have a my old capture card is 4K 60, or my current capture card is 4K 60.
I tried this on the Mario Kart stream, but wasn't able to get it to work. But I think this card can capture HDR content.
Really?
Set it properly. I'm gonna fuck around with that for a little
Okay.
bit.
This would be the game to do it.
Honestly, chat, tell me what looks good and what looks bad.
Don't rely on them in case they're bad, which they usually
yeah,
are.
I know.
That was such a pretty fireworks display. I'm so down with HDR compatibility. They have fireworks? I need to see this. So you get to clear medals for playing minigames and tech demos. The better you do at a minigame, the more medals you get. That really gets me pumped up. I got one question wrong. I should review the content. You can tilt right. Yeah, buddy. I get it. Vent fan. Jordan Jacobs just said, sorry, I got a 2-minute ad in the middle of that. What drove you to make the movie? Quite honestly, there's a lot of old streams where we talk about it. I don't want to reveal too much of the film's premise other than what's on the website, but I have to say, a bunch of people popping into that front page stream and thinking they're seeing real gore and freaking out accordingly is kind of exactly the sort of experience that led to Divine Hammer. Getting to make that real was very fun. Not to like really sell the promo, but I think Divine Hammer is not a very complicated film. What drove us to make it will be evident in its body. Like what it is that. About that, I want to apologize for reporting. Don't worry, I didn't get banned. I don't care if I did get banned. I honestly would have deserved it, and as long as it wasn't permanent, I would have shuck it off. I don't feel bad for reporting it. If you thought you were seeing real gore, that was the right thing to do. I promise you. But you know, I love making things with my friends. My sister is one of my favorite people in the entire world. We wanted to make a movie. We made a movie. If you ever have a creative inclination like that, you just need to look it in the eyes and take it. And that's obviously easier said than done. This has been a multi-year process, but it's one of the best things I've ever done. And it makes me so happy. I've been meaning to watch Divine Hammer. It's not out yet, to be clear. When it's out, but considering how you've talked about it, would it be a good idea to watch if you're squeamish? I don't know yet. The only people who have seen it in full are me and Hazel, and we're also the ones who made it, and we're not squeamish, so I don't know. As someone who made it, I could tell you that all of it's fake. There's not a single drop of real gore in the film. Any harm was either accidental or intentional. None of it is real harm. But I don't know. I think when it's out and other people are reviewing it, check to see what other squeamish people say. Oh, Ari, what did you do? You made all the gore yourselves? Yeah. And that'll be evident when you watch the film. It was a micro-budget film. We made everything ourselves. Other than the things that are credited to other people in the credits. Wobba Boy in chat said, doing something creative is the spark of life, pure, unadulterated joy. That's right. That one Five Nights at Freddy's fan game has it right. It's all about the joy of creation, bro. Jordan Jacobs in chat who said, I've been meaning to make something akin to Marble Hornets and chronicle in forever. This is probably an obvious shout that you've already seen, but just in case you haven't, watch Everyman Hybrid. It's fucking great. It's so good. It is a huge inspiration. Not necessarily on Divine Hammer, just me and Hazel in general. What was the blood recipe? I actually have my fake blood recipe posted on my Twitter. Literally just search at maedotmkv fake blood recipe or blood recipe 2K24, something like that. You'll find it. I've posted it before. If the tweet's no longer up, which it might not be, it should be inside of the second Channel Awesome stream. I personally haven't seen the Terrifier films, but everything I have seen of them, like Dead Meat videos, make them seem like not my sort of thing. So I can let you know already that Divine Hammer is not that extreme, because we couldn't afford it. And I also think there is a level of overdone that can be done with violence. It's crazy this console still has a headphone jack. The Mario Party VOD, I think, has an earlier version of the fake blood recipe. The microphone can also remove background noise. Oh. Huh. I'm gonna lock back into the game, but very last chat message I want to read is someone saying, nice choice of Breeder's song. Yeah, Last Flash is one of the best records ever made. Divine Hammer is a song that makes me cry every time I hear it now. There's a reason to the title beyond it being a cool title that I can't wait for me and Hazel to explain, but I also hope will be kind of evident when you watch the film. To spoil it now, there's not a hammer in the film. Yeah. I love that song. I love the Breeders. I love making movies. Life is so good.
What do you think of the Switch 2?
What do I think of the Switch 2? I think I just found a phone on the ground and the cute lost and found lady is gonna praise me for it.
May, what is the exact capture card that you have?
It is in my PC part picker, baby.
Oh god, your lists always save me. You're awesome.
I'm so good at making lists. Oh, thanks for turning this in. I have a feeling that somewhere blah 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 blah. I feel like you can almost make red velvet cupcakes out of your blood recipe. Obviously minus the soap. That's actually... I hadn't thought about that, yeah. Cocoa powder, red food coloring. It would probably be really bad red velvet, but you totally could make a red velvet cupcake. Cupcake. You'll find out how clear and smooth the display is, as well as concepts like HDR, VRR, 120Hz, and more. What do you think? Doesn't that just sound fascinating? Yes, indeedy. Here you are. Console screen height, Insights 101. If you could zoom in really close to the Nintendo Switch console screen, you'll see that it's made up of lots of little dots. These dots are called pixels. There's 1920 of 1080 of these to be precise. 1920 by 1080 of these to be precise. Oh, these cows are awesome, GV. That's 2.25 times the resolution of the Nintendo Switch console. In fact, it's the highest resolution ever used on a Nintendo console. Oh my god, those are all my friends up here. As for the size of the pixels, they're the smallest of any Nintendo console to date. Having the most crisp pixels and smallest pixels provides a crisper, more detailed screen. It's very bright. You can also say the screen is HDR compatible. Nintendo Switch console has approximately 16.77 million different types of light and color. Meanwhile, Nintendo Switch 2 console can use hundreds of millions of different types of lights and color. Here's a non-HDR image. Oh! And this is what's used when HDR is used. I want to see what that looks like on with HDR off. Oh, what?
What happened?
I was turning HDR. Oh, wow, they don't do fake HDR. They literally... Oh my god. I'm so used to console presentations like the Xbox, like forcing fake HDR by just pumping the saturation up on the supposed HDR image. That literally doesn't look different. That's crazy. God, I'm so used to consoles lying to me. Alan's tutorial is great. There's a really good series inspired by it called Daisy Brown, made by Jules Dapper. And there's a really good stream inspired by Daisy Brown called Happy Birthday Orca on the maedotmkv channel. Jordan Jacobs. Check it out. In the non-HDR image, there is very little difference in brightness between the most vivid and parts of the explosion in the area around it. Meanwhile, in the HDR image, the brighter parts can shine very brightly and the darker parts remain unchanged. But don't worry. We took care not to make it too bright. (120 FPS). Did that cut the capture card, baby?
No.
Oh. Did they just see that in one? I mean, they wouldn't because the Twitch broadcast is 60.
Yeah, they can.
120 FPS. Oh, this is a really cute demo. The frame rate can become choppy. Here's what's happening. It takes a little longer than normal to draw each picture. Because of this, the pictures aren't ready in time for when they're meant to be updated on the screen. So, if the image has been changing 60 times every second, even a slight delay would skew the timing. Suddenly, the pictures would update half the rate, only 30 times per second. You can see why a game might feel choppy. So, in games that support VRR, the update rate can be changed on the fly to match the image completion rate. If it takes a little longer to draw the image, the update rate can be changed to 55 times per second. This is better than suddenly dropping to half the rate, so it's less likely to feel choppy. Touchscreen! What the hell? I don't have an exclamation point lurk, and I genuinely don't know what it does. What does exclamation point lurk do? Like, what do people who have it in their chats make it do? Can I say something genuinely insane? Like Nintendo levels off the charts. If I was a parent, I would make it so before I would buy my kid a Switch 2, if they had had a Switch 1, I would make them play this game so they actually know what is different about the console they just bought, and so they appreciate it more. And like, I want to actually see the quizzes. I want to see if the kid can prove to me why they want the new toy instead of just wanting it. Is that an insane thing? Like, if my small child started saying, "Oh, 120 FPS," I'd be a little put off, but I don't know. I can't stop thinking about that staff member who talked like a poet. My hands continued to tremble as I handed the controllers back. I think I might be a little lost. You know, whenever my mom was engaged with the shit I was caring about, it made me engage with it more. Like, I remember when my mom played Pokemon Go with me, I loved Pokemon Go 1,000 times more. Because I got to play it with her and engage in it with her. Now, what stamp am I missing? Oh, the kickstand. Totally, it's the kickstand. No. Is it the screen itself? Yep. All right, let's do... I'm gonna do the 120 FPS demo again. Sorry, chat. Ari is saying it looks so good on our TV. It looks too good. It's an experience for May only. That's 120 FPS. I can describe it, so okay. A tennis ball just shot across the screen. It was 120 FPS. Baseball just shot across the screen. I think it was 120? Yeah. A volleyball just shot across the screen. It kind of looks like 120 again. It is. That watermelon, though, that was 60. Got it. Oh, 3 medals for me, baby. Perfect. Oh, there's a part. Never mind. It's not unlocked yet. Want to have a go at the Super Mario Bros. 4K 1-1 demo? Nintendo, hire this man! Oh! So wait, does this one require a 4K TV? Oh, this is so cute! There are ways to not do the 4K ones. Yeah, there's a guy in one of the areas that tells you, like a button input you can do to skip the ones that have hardware that you don't have. Oh, god damn it. Part of me wants to buy a fucking Pro controller. I am not immune to propaganda. This is how everything on RE's ultra-wide monitor looks like. Oh my god. All right. Oh my god, because this is in 4K, I can just go back. This is Mario 1, but you can go back. Oh, I actually can't go that far back. That's so sad. Linus, do you see this shit? They put Mario in 4K! She just mumbled, oh wow, under her breath. Wait, where's the 1-up in this game? Yeah, I don't actually know the 1-up in 1-1. I'm not a real Mario gamer. I just love his games. I'm just not good at them. What? Oh, you're gonna find the 1-up in 1-1? What? What do you mean? The run button's B. Hold B. It's Mario controls. Thank you, Linus. This is a Nintendo household. And that's what it's like mapping each pixel from an old Super Mario Bros. Game onto a 4K screen. It looks super tiny, right?
Hey, you got any more clear medals yet? You have that many? I still have more than you.
This might be a good chance to bring up getting a 4K compatible TV. I'll practice my pitch on the way home. That's funny. That's really funny. You can learn about the Nintendo Switch 2 console's red game cards, the game card slot, and some other stuff. Yeah, sure. I still don't actually own a physical Nintendo Switch 2 game. Chat, I'm not gonna lie. I have ordered a Nintendo Switch game key card, and you are not going to believe what my first Nintendo Switch 2 game is. I genuinely am going to let people guess, because I don't think anyone's going to guess it. If you take a peek inside... Okay, fucking someone got it. Yeah, I bought Yakuza 0. I own that game on Steam, and I don't like the Yakuza franchise. But I've also never played one of them. So, I want that to change. I think I bought Yakuza 0 for the Switch too. Do you just buy it to download a game? Why do you even do a physical release at that point? So I can sell it later. I could play the game and then sell it for $40, $30. And someone will buy it. Because that's cheaper than the digital copy. If you take a peek inside a Nintendo Switch 2 game, you'll see it's quite different from a Nintendo Switch game card. Its data can be read in a different way. Assuming a buffer... Oh, Ari must have been freaking out when she saw this.
Assuming a buffer size of 4 megabytes, the read speed is about 5 times faster than that of a Nintendo Switch game card. However, some games may be doing more in the background than just loading, so it's not guaranteed to load around 5 times faster. Also, game key cards, Nintendo Switch 2 game cards, have a higher total capacity than Nintendo Switch game cards. So the contents of the game cards are really quite different. There are 2 different colors of a game card. The Nintendo Switch game cards are black, while the Nintendo Switch 2 game cards are red. Other than the colors, they look practically the same in sort. Oh, that wasn't a burp. That was a weird inhale. There's actually one more difference. Oh, it has a little notch. Nintendo Switch 2 console has a game card slot, but it doesn't take red Nintendo Switch. It can also take black ones. Yeah, you're also allowed to play Nintendo Switch 1 games. Oh, have I shown you guys the stickers I put on my Switch 2 yet? Check my Instagram if you haven't. I put really cute stickers on my Switch 2. Ari, my baby, if you can hear me, can you put the photo of my Switch 2 on screen? Let me send you the photo on Discord. Or let me send it to you, but you'll open it on my computer. You know what I mean.
You know, I'm excited to taste the Switch 2 cartridge. Have I finally found someone who cares so much about as much about game key cards than I do?
Oh god, that's a really big image.
Oh yeah. Oh, the capture looks so washed out.
It's just the way it's gonna be if you want it to be at HDR, which I think you should experience it that way because it looks really good.
Oh, but I thought you told me that it looked fine now.
This is the most fine I was able to make it look like readability-wise.
Okay.
Anyways, your stickers are on screen.
They're so cute.
Also, people have really not seemed to have that much of a problem with it. I think it's way more, it's easier to see that it's different when you've been just looking at it, you know?
Yeah.
Are you reading any of this?
It's a microphone.
No, but it's really cool!
I'll go back and read it. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has a built-in microphone designed to improve the game chat experience. Aside from the microphone, the console also contains a chip which makes people's voices easier to hear. This is handy for when you want to chat as you play. The console's chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does so is by reducing the noise around you. This is called noise reduction. The Nintendo Switch 2 console uses a form of noise reduction that's been customized for playing games. The noise reduction doesn't just focus on spoken words, it's also designed to preserve mood and emotions. Take the sound of clapping. If you wanted to convey words, this sound would want to be treated as noise and reduced. We balance this so that clapping doesn't go away, letting you immerse in the vibrant, positive atmosphere. It's a form of noise reduction designed for playing games. The console's chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does so is by reducing unwanted background noise, such as the sound of a vacuum cleaner. But that's not all. The Nintendo Switch 2 microphone also picks up sounds from the console itself. For example, it picks up the sound from the Nintendo Switch 2 console's air vent. The air vent is positioned right next to the microphone, so it ends up being much louder than a person's voice. With this chip, the loud noise is completely erased. What?
It's so cool! I think every little piece of quiz information that I read was like, oh my god, this is riveting.
It even removes the snapping noise that you hear when you attach the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the main body. It's been designed to reduce as much external noise as possible so that others can hear you. What?
These features aren't just being implemented because like people are doing these features. They're being implemented in ways that are being thought about from the perspective of someone's gonna be using this to play a fucking video game.
Yeah. The console chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. One way it does so is by removing game sounds that the microphone picks up from the TV or from the console's speakers. If it didn't do this, it would be hard to hear what people said in game chat as people talk back and forth. It can get noisy with all the overlapping sounds. Noise that gets re-amplified like this is called feedback. I mean, yeah, actually, I noticed that when me and Hazel hopped on a voice call in the same room. Although realistically, there can be all sorts of sounds coming from a TV. These sounds can vary on the home, the TV, and the setup in your homes. Removing them can be difficult. For that reason, game sounds are also sent to the chip. The chip selectively removes these sounds based on sound quality and acoustics. The console chip is designed to make voices easier for you to hear. If some people are quieter than others in game chat, it might make them difficult to pick out. The chip automatically makes it so that each voice can be heard at roughly the same volume. Of course, some people are naturally going to speak louder than others, but even more importantly, voice volume differs depending on the mode. I feel lied there were no Switch 2 stickers on your Instagram. Oh my god, yeah, the post expired.
I just put the image on screen.
The image was on screen, yeah. But, just for you, chatter, I'll put it on I'll put it on my Instagram again. Stories archive. Share. There you go, chatter. It's on my Instagram again. Bump, 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 bump. Awesome type music. Awesome. Ow. In handheld mode, the console will be close to you, delivering sound straight into the microphone. In TV mode, however, the dock can be relatively far away, which means the mic may have trouble picking up sound. Whether someone's up close in handheld mode or sitting on the sofa far from the TV in TV mode. Trying to see what type of game is in this mock screenshot. Is it a spaceship game? Is that Pikmin? You'll be able to hear people's voices at about the same volume. On top of that, even if there are several people in front of the TV all talking loudly, the chip takes account of their individual voices and balances out their volume. That's crazy. Guess what time it is? It's a quiz time! Hold up. I wonder if there's going to be a mic-based gimmick in the next Pokemon game. Yeah, I know I fucked that one up. I wasn't paying attention. Share another insight with me. You can change the mouse sensitivity in the system settings. Now this isn't exactly a game, but do you know about that noise reduction stuff? It's a feature of the microphone on the Switch 2 console. I guess that's why the techies call it noise reduction. Go ahead and give it a test run. Turn on a vacuum cleaner or something. See what's made quieter. Oh my god, they're gonna make me test it. Oh, that's so exciting. The Nintendo Switch 2 console microphone aims to reduce noise and leave only people's voices. Try speaking in a noisy environment. Maybe run a vacuum cleaner to make some noise. Ow, my God, wow. Ow, my God. Awesome. It didn't even pick up my fan at all. Okay. I'm gonna put my fan right on my Switch. Ari, can you start screaming in the background? Ari?
Can you call me?
Can you start screaming in the background?
Yeah, sure.
Mom, Dad, stop fighting! Alright, let's see what that sounds like. Dad, stop fighting! You couldn't even hear the fan or the screaming at all. If I had that back in the day, I would have been bullied on way less Xbox party chats. How did it go? Did the console remove the unwanted noise for you? Nothing was left but voices, right? You wanted my voice to disappear too? What a kidder. Oh, this is a lit type console? I would love to learn about the kickstand. You can use it to prop the console up. Yep. 150 degrees. Yeah.
We're gonna eat the leftovers later.
I was actually gonna eat the leftovers chicken in the fridge. Yeah. Or in the kitchen, yeah. It is about as light and robust as a material known as extra super duralinium, which is used in airplanes and spacecraft. I'm sorry, did they just have a Wii U stand? I forgot the extra. God darn it. Unsuccessful. You were so close.
Reading all of the design shit about the Switch too, it makes sense that Tech Racks was barely able to make a dent in this thing.
Oh, Nintendo Switch 1, Nintendo Switch 2. Or Nintendo Switch OLED. Nintendo Switch 2. Wii U V stand. It's crazy I can look at the Wii U in my Nintendo game.
Yeah. Again, they're not afraid to show their console history.
Yeah.
Have they talked yet about why they designed the stand the way they did?
No.
You'll get to it then. It's really interesting. Oh, the speaker stuff is so cool.
Tightly sealed box. Nintendo Switch 2 speaker parts haven't actually changed. They're the same speaker parts that were used in the OLED model, but they function a little better on the Nintendo Switch 2 console. They produce better sound. This is because the speaker parts are placed in a box. We make sure that all sides of the box are tightly sealed except for the front. If There's a gap where sound can leak out. It may cancel out the sound from the front or may come out muffled. The sound may be distorted and not come out as intended. Even though the console uses the same speakers, the same parts as before, this tightly sealed gaps around them make the sounds come out more accurately. The box is cushioned.
Read it!
They firmly sandwich the box. Because of this, other parts won't shake around along with the box. If the other parts were to end up shaking, the sound will get muddied and wouldn't come out as intended. The speakers are parts that turn sound data into sound. But when that sound, enters your ears, for various reasons, it doesn't sound exactly like the original data. On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, in order to make that sound close to the data, we edit the sound that's played through the speakers. We recorded and analyzed the sound of the speakers and calculated how to edit the sound in advance. The Nintendo Switch 2 is a faster computer. As such, it's able to process sounds in high quality. Designed to be, they slope diagonally down. But by editing the sound, we managed to make it sound as if the speakers are facing forward. That's crazy.
It's so cool. The shit they talk about editing the sound to make it sound better. That's the shit that would be done in like vinyl record players. Like vinyl record players have built-in equalization that they do when you master to vinyl so that it's able to play back properly and accurately. It's so cool. No, leave it on, leave it on, leave it on.
I'm turning it off because the capture looks way too bad.
No. But it looks like poop now.
I mean, the console, the capture card still looks bad now. It's way too pink.
Oh, well, I got it.
You're like a pro at speaker trivia. Aww. This game was so much fun with 2 people, and he's not even listening to me. Well, he bagged 7 medals. That means it's time for the grand opening. On the Nintendo Switch 2 console, you can touch up to 10 points simultaneously with your fingers. Ah. Well, I want to play this because I want to have a good time. You guys aren't going to get to see anything.
Oh wait, it's gonna show the PS5. Fuck. What's it gonna show?
What's on the PS5, Ari? Ari, what were you watching on the PS5?
Actually, it doesn't show anything. Nothing's on.
Huh. Hold up.
No.
He got a little too warm. I'm going to move him.
Got a little too warm?
Yeah.
Oh, Togepi.
There we go. Oh, this thing gets warm.
It gets real warm.
This thing gets
It
toasty.
doesn't help that it's the summer. So right now May is seeing a bunch of colored dots on the screen. No, one finger. You're supposed to leave it on.
Oh.
My face when I don't read. What happened?
Is that might be a button input.
No, the Joy-Cons. It's the Joy-Cons. Hold up. I'm tapping the Joy-Cons. Dude, the Switch 2 gameplay looks crazy right now.
So yeah, I was saying earlier that I get why this wasn't a pack-in title, because it's not going to sell anyone. It's not going to cause anyone to buy the console. But what I think it will do is sell the console. What I think people aren't accounting for, and what I think Nintendo is going to do, is that this game is going to be on every Nintendo Switch 2 kiosk. And this game will sell Switches. That is my guess, at least. No! I got 6 touches. Ari, help me touch 10.
I got 10.
You on your first try?
Yeah.
Okay, man. Can I get the blue Joy-Con?
I don't know where it is.
You're sitting on it, baby.
Am I also sitting
With your
on
big fat butt, yeah.
With my big fat butt?
You're sitting on it with your big fat butt.
Oh my god, I am sitting on it with my big fat butt.
Alright, can you touch a red one?
Sure.
Green?
Green. Blue. Ooh. Oh, here, I got it.
I got it.
Oh. Yes.
Wow. Oh no, every minigame totally has 3 secret medals, baby.
Hmm?
Every minigame has 3 secret medals.
Oh, totally. I just wanted to keep on moving on.
Yeah.
You can go for completion later. There's a lot of like fun replayability. Someone said, "Does she know?" She knows.
Oh wait, god damn it.
Just press B.
No, because that's gonna cancel out the game.
It's fine.
No, because I didn't get the medal yet.
You did.
No, Ari, please.
You got it.
I don't want it to... There we go. Hey, Ari, you didn't dock it. Yes, you did. Never mind, I lied.
Are you serious? That was perfect. I bow down to your dexterousness.
Oh, god damn it. No, I'm not doing that yet, man. This game has so much soul. People are so... People are haters. And they're probably right to be in a lot of ways, but people are haters. The more I play, the more I'm really sad that this was $10. I wish this came with every Nintendo Switch 2, but get why it's not packed in. I wish it was.
Oh, are you going back and doing full completion?
I just want to try.
Oh, baby. You're gonna be at this forever.
I'm gonna get it in this attempt. I'm gonna lock in.
Okay.
Okay, get the book back.
That's more up.
You were wrong.
Oh, baby, you're going to be here forever.
No, I'm not. Stop doubting me.
I'm not doubting you.
My enemies shall perish.
You got a 2 last time, but it didn't count it for the 3rd medal. Oh, you're so locked in.
I am. Ah, so close. Okay. I'm taking my headphones off. I'm gonna get it on this next one.
Okay.
I am. No weapon raised against me shall prosper. I should probably see more of this game because I got work tomorrow.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell you.
No, you were telling me that I'm bad and I'm never going to succeed. So.
Oh.
It's time for the light Drycorn.
Oh, I can't wait till this has real colorways. The R button. Ow.
The ZR button.
I collected the stamps, so I'm going to the next area. Mom, you can play the mini games.
That is such a real ass interaction.
Did any of the exhibits cast your interest? I wanted to try out the stand angle minigame. Oh, and the one where the rumble turns into sound? That was my noise for all of the different all the different buttons. Hope you guys liked it. Tee-hee. Aw. NFC touch point. You can scan an amiibo by holding it here. Truth.
That one took me a long ass time to find. Like, I found the entire controller and then I was like, what am I missing? And I was like looking around physically at the controller trying to be like, what point am I missing here? And I walked around and then I found it.
Her ass doesn't know about amiibo like I do. How are you so good at this? Teach me this trick. The Rumble Pack is a blast from the past. That thing really added a jolt to my gameplay experience. How does it make sound when the volume is muted? It's so strange. I want another go.
How does it feel adding stuff to a list?
Oh, it's great. This is the only LED that's lit up. I can't help but stare at it.
Wait, you didn't get the LED one.
You're right. I got a perfect score. Impressive, right? Yeah, I'm pretty good at quizzes. Oh no, am I missing one?
No, you're not.
I'm about to be. Oh no, I'm not.
Wow, beautiful. Okay, I think the quizzes on this one are the thing that like told me like, oh, this thing is designed by actual geniuses.
Okay. Alright, I'm gonna do these quizzes. You said the quizzes? If you want
The
to learn a
information
little
insights.
something about the mouse sensor, you've come to the right place. Here you can learn how the mouse sensor lenses are customized, Nintendo's mice from the past, and a few more interesting little factoids. Oh,
Dude, I'm excited to learn. It's crazy.
the mouse sensor doesn't just have a camera. It also has a light. This invisible light, known as an infrared light, is used to illuminate surfaces such as a table or your lap. Fun fact about this infrared light, it may become visible when viewed through a smartphone camera. Normally, a mouse's camera focuses so it can reflect clearly the immediate area. However, this is not the case for the Joy-Con 2. This is because the height of the Joy-Con 2 changes slightly depending on if a strap is attached or not. This is enough to blur the focus, preventing the camera from capturing the surface clearly. So in order to focus with or without the strap, it includes a custom lens. We apply 2 small sheets. These sheets are called mouse feet. The mouse feet make it easier for the Joy-Con 2 to slide around.
Suddenly, it's a mouse.
Suddenly, it's a mouse. The Nintendo Switch 2 Pro Joy controller, The Joy-Con 2 controller can function like a mouse when you stand it on a surface such as a desk. It reverts back to the typical controller when you pick it up. You can experience this in games that support mouse controls. The console analyzes the data from the mouse sensors and the accelerometer. It uses this data to check whether the Joy-Con 2 controller has been placed on a surface or if it's being held in the air. Long ago, Nintendo used to sell its own mice. There was the Super NES mouse in the 1992, then the N64 mouse exclusive to Japan in 1999. Incidentally, the mice of old used a ball which rolled around on the inside. Nowadays, mice are far easier to use. There's no need to roll balls all over the place. Infrared. The lens. '92. Give me that praise I deserve.
Alright, do the other one, do the other one, do the other one.
This quiz?
Yes.
There's more to the magnetic connectors than just strong magnets, you know? For instance, there's a tiny gap between the console and the Joy-Con 2. What do you mean? When the Joy-Con 2 controllers connect with the console, the magnets in the console's main body attract the SL and SR buttons. For one, it makes the Joy-Con controllers much more difficult to detach. The SR, SL buttons pop out ever so slightly when they're being pulled by the magnets. This helps them attach snugly to the magnets. The SL, SR buttons have room to move a little in multiple directions. This makes them more difficult to detach even if you try to wiggle them around. That's so smart. The Nintendo Switch 2 console has hidden openings on it, like the one on the side here. This gives the magnets room to stick out. The openings are covered with a sheet of material that's around 0.2 millimeters thick. The closer a magnet is to what it's attracted to, the stronger the force. That's why each one is covered with such a thin sheet. That's crazy they showed me console gore.
I know, right?
If you look closely at where the Joy-Con 2 controller is attached to the console, you'll notice there's a very narrow gap. There's actually a very important reason for this gap. It makes it harder to detach the Joy-Con 2. Without that gap, if you tried to twist the controller, the principle of leverage would make it easier to detach. Even the tiniest of gaps is there for a reason.
No. This is the most important one.
These connectors on the Nintendo Switch 2 console are what connect the Joy-Con 2 controllers to the console. You may think they look a little flimsy at first, but rest assured that the connectors have been designed to be used safely for a long time. First of all, the colored parts of the Joy-Con controllers slot firmly into the console. While the connectors on the console while the controllers on the console and the controllers
The connectors on the console and controllers loosely attach.
while the connectors on the console and controllers loosely attach, this is still enough to connect them. However, as a result, even if you twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console, force will be applied to the colored parts of the controllers. This makes it difficult to apply force to the actual connectors. What's more, even if you do forcefully twist the Joy-Con 2 controllers attached to the console, there's actually a little leeway for the connectors to move around. Since the connectors move in the direction that they're twisted, it's harder to apply force to them.
That's so cool.
Yeah.
It's literally like it's baby proof.
It's baby proof.
No, nothing can kill this thing. It's built like a brick. And that's why the connector inside is a magnetic connector. Because it magnetically attaches loosely onto the actual connector in here, which is also loose. So they're both magnetically just attaching to each other, and there's the leeway that can be left in there.
That's crazy.
So cool.
Fancy meeting you here.
You'll find accessibility options. Yep. Oh, me and Hazel talked about this on the stream. It's crazy that there are auto captions during game chat. HD Rumble 2 creates sounds, or creates rumble, but it's more than vibrations that can actually make sounds. You might want to lower your system volume or mute your TV if you want to give it a shot. Alright, hit me. Give me sounds. The Nintendo Switch 2 system HD Rumble feature can produce sound. Here you will experience firsthand how these vibrations turn into sound. That's some pretty strong rumble, right? Now the rumble is going to get subtle, bit by bit. You'll notice that it's much less intense now. What was that? It was almost like an actual sound. The sound should be getting clearer now. Oh, that sounds familiar. Congratulations, you got a 1-up. How was it? HD Rumble 2 can produce a much greater range of rumble. Go ahead and experiment with sounds. When you're done playing, don't forget to set the volume back to how it was.
Isn't that crazy?
I have the mic monitoring. So when I press it, in my mind, this is coming out of the TV.
No.
But I know this is coming from the thing in front of me.
Yeah. Do it on the other side too.
How? How is it just doing that with rumble?
There's a really good explanation. that you'll get to. Sorry. Oh my god, sorry.
Ow, you're hurting me.
I'm so sorry.
Oh, the sweet sound of coins. You got that sound just from the rumble, right? It gets me every time.
Alright, I think you did everything. The other two things that are here are two games. There's an angle game.
I still have a quiz to do.
Oh, you do have a quiz to do. It's true. Oh, there you go. Here.
Rumble history. Nintendo Switch 2's system, HD Rumble, is pretty versatile. It can produce various vibration patterns. The number of vibrations per second can be adjusted in a short amount of time, so the patterns can be complex. The Nintendo Switch system's HD Rumble is limited in vibrations it can handle. Realistic sensations. One aspect of the Nintendo Switch 2's system's HD Rumble feature is that it's very responsive. As soon as the game sets out a signal to initiate rumble, the highest intensity of rumble can be reached in an instant. This response time is much quicker than with a motor, which creates rumble by spinning a weight. It's also several times faster than Nintendo Switch system's HD Rumble feature. Alright, can you mute the mic quickly?
Sure.
I have something I want to say to you. Am I back?
Yes.
The Nintendo Switch 2 system, HD Rumble 2, can do more than create vibrations. It can also create sounds. It's possible because the speakers and HD Rumble 2 feature operate in similar ways. Speakers produce sound by vibrating a soft plate. HD Rumble 2 produces sound by vibrating a weight, which causes the Joy-Con 2 to vibrate in turn. Nintendo has been making controllers with rumble for a long time. 1997, the N64 Plus Rumble Pack. 2001, the GameCube controller. 2006, Wii Remote for Wii. 2012, the Wii U gamepad for Wii U. 2017, Joy-Con for Nintendo Switch. 2018, Pokeball Plus for Nintendo Switch. We've been adding rumble to controllers and accessories for a long time in order to enhance players' gaming experiences.
Nintendo!
The Pokeball Plus has been mentioned! Alright, can you plug my phone in? It did just die.
Sure.
The HD Rumble 2 feature produces sound by shaking what exactly? The very foundations of our understanding. Gosh, there's so much game. Alright, will this require me to be undocked? Whoa. Oh, I will get to that off stream. That game seems really fun. Oh, this is the operation type game. Shoot. I'm gonna lock in. Genuinely, thinking about mouse mode and playing one hand normal, one hand mouse mode, that's how I was playing GTA 4. I would have one hand on the controller, one hand on the mouse. It might be the best thing that's ever happened to like console controls. Am I bullish? I think I'm bullish, but I think I'm also right. Okay. Shoot. This is crazy hard. Okay, the mic in my face is honestly not helping. Shoot, okay. I got 1 millisecond better. Okay, wait, give me a second game. Okay. Okay, man. Okay, man. Wait, no, what happened? Okay. Let me back in. I don't care. Don't care. Up and down. I can do up and down. I'm honestly gonna turn the sensitivity back down. Actually, has someone gotten the Joy-Con 2 working on PC yet? Like with mouse mode? Surely not, right? Oh god, I would love to stream with that though. Oh, that'd be so good. Okay. Awesome. Wow, how is that only one medal? Take me to Area D, bro. Regardless of how badly you may want to see inside of the hardware, like a game console or controllers, please do not disassemble any of it. It could be very dangerous to do so. Instead, you can safely observe the interior contents from the safety of this welcome tour. Oh my god, I get to go inside the console. Ah! What?
Oh yeah, no, you got to go inside. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. They're not pussies. They're not pussies. Sony don't do this shit.
They ain't pussies. The NFC touch point.
You can press the buttons as well.
Home button. God, and they have like the screw points and everything.
Yeah, no, there's I don't know if you've gotten to this one yet. There's a slide that talks about all of the different screw points on the Joy-Cons and why it's actually really cool that they hid some of them in the little slide thing that you can take out and shit, because it like makes them smooth and like easy to see and shit. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. It's so cool. What I wouldn't get to, fuck. What I would give to see her NFC touch point.
That's really fucked up, man.
Or no, what I would.
I want to have sex with her NFC touch point.
What I would give to see her NFC touch point. To touch her point. To touch her NFC point.
The B button? Wait, do I have to get deep? I get to go deeper? I get to go deeper? Gyroscope with the mouse. Oh my gosh. HD Rumble 2. Alright, show me the balls. Show me the balls. Nope, never mind. Do you know that there are a lot of north and south poles contained within the parts that make up the HD Rumble 2? Do you know about the history of Nintendo's history of rumbling cartridges? Oh my god, Kirby Tilt and Tumble. Oh, fuck. Need strong magnets. It's not just a strong magnet. A normal magnet consists of two poles, north and south. But the magnets in HD Rumble 2 have multiple north and south poles. And by combining several of these magnets, we can get a magnetic force that's stronger than that of a two-pole magnet. Okay, this is an ideal, of course. The parts are attached with double-sided tape. This prevents gaps from forming. Our goal was for you to feel the vibration as much as possible. Nintendo has been making game cartridges with Rumble for a while. What is a cartridge? We could say that they're the precursor to modern game cards. Pokemon Pinball for Game Boy and Game Boy Color. WarioWare Twisted for Nintendo Game Boy Advanced. Drill Dozer for Game Boy Advanced. The DS Rumble Pack. With these cartridges, the cartridge itself was rumbling. Ah! What better reward could there be for reading all that text than a quiz? Prevents them from rattling into other parts. A game cartridge. I have wondered about the curve and the long buttons. It's crazy. This is like an actual schematic. Wow, you got 4 medals. That's crazy. This is like open now. Super resolution. Oh my gosh. They have an FSR demo. Ah, so cute. So do you get a good idea of what the picture turning clear and detailed looks like? It takes simple images and turns them into something pretty, I think. What's the last point? Ah,
The chip, of course.
I would love to learn about the computers inside the controllers and their sensors. Oh, I love, yes. Joy-Con 2 is a computer. Bluetooth Rumble Amiibo. Accelerometer. Gravity sensor. That's right. I think my real opinion on this game is that I get why it wasn't a pack-in. It totally should have been a pack-in. Hope can also be found inside of them. Bigger, but still easy to use. You may have noticed the Nintendo Switch 2 system is larger than the Nintendo Switch 1 system. For that reason, the Joy-Con 2 are larger than the Joy-Con. But we felt that if all we did was make the controllers bigger, they might have become difficult to use. So we made a number of adjustments to make sure the new size wouldn't hinder their functionality. So they made the buttons longer. Oh, that makes sense. They rounded the corners. Ah! They're designed to be easy to use even for people with smaller hands. For me, they're perfect because I have the statistical average hand. Yes, and trying to make it so that people can press the R button and L button from wherever they are on the controller, no matter how big their hands are, makes it so you can use it as a mouse clicker in mouse mode. The Joy-Con 2 has a new C button. I wonder if the special gloves line is a joke reference to Mario Party 1. Is it technically the C button or the chat button? It's the C button. I haven't done it yet, but you can totally edit. Oh, wow. You can just do it there. Wow, yeah, you could totally remap the C button to be literally anything. Every motherfucker who complained, there's a button on my controller which if I don't pay for Switch Online, I can't use, doesn't look at the settings of their console. Quite honestly, hold up. That might be really useful for Mario Kart World. It would let me brake while still turning. Yeah, like that doesn't actually feel uncomfortable. I described what I would use it for in Mario Kart World incorrectly, to be clear. I wouldn't know how to describe it properly unless I was physically doing the shit with my hands. Alright, how do I get to D? Or E? It's E, I think. I L C Where's E? Ah. I didn't know you could hold them like this too. Ah, this is letting you know what the straps do. Huh. Looks like the gate to the next area is over in A. Detect them with the saw is easier if you attach the strap. Give me strap insights. Yep. Oh yeah, I guess it would. And then yeah, I love fidgeting with the little locking mechanism. I can use motion controls. I love being acquainted with the strap. Oh, I want to experience the feeling of sawing. Whoa, that feels crazy. I'm trying to go as slow as I can. There we go. Oh, that minigame feels so cool. Or demo, sorry. I love mechanisms like this. Whoa, I can see straight through. Alright, give me these. Oh, I didn't notice these rubber caps. Oh, I'm totally gonna get to loop around. Oh, that's so cute. What's that area down there? What are you foreshadowing at me, boy? Oh, I get to do headshots. Aim labs who? I got this. Oh, yes, yes, yes. Oh, perfect. Right on the money. All right, chat. I haven't been able to see you for like 30 minutes, by the way, because I don't have my phone. What I think I'm going to do is I'm going to try and beeline the rest of the tutorials and probably play the rest of this off stream. This game's so fun. I love learning about the console I bought. Again, I think if they have this in like every Target at every Nintendo Switch kiosk, this could genuinely sell a lot of consoles. Do you know the Joy-Con 2 straps are laced with fiberglass? What? If we made it out of normal plastic, it would have bent. The rubber helps tell me. Oh, I'm sleepy. Running stitch, satin stitch, zigzag stitch. Oh, so they have a bunch of different stitches around. Oh, that's so interesting! I've learned so much about this trap. Right, down to F I go. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, I. Or is it K, L? How many stages are there? Oh my god, we're getting to the dock. Those two always go darting off without me. Ah, this is the camera stuff. Well, I certainly can't do that today. So maybe I'll end at the dock. Oh, the Nintendo Switch 2 console has a microphone. Alright. Whoa. Hi.
Hi.
Echo, echo, echo. Echo, echo, echo. Oh, welcome back, 3DS sound feature. Welcome back, 3DS sound feature.
Welcome back, 3DS sound feature.
Shoddy's like a melody in my head, and I can't seem get me singing like.
Shoddy's like a melody in my head, and I can't see.
Na 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 na, like my iPod stuck on replay, replay, do 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 do. No, I'm trying to speak for like. I'm trying to speak unbroken for like 5 minutes.
Okay, so
Okay, man, you gotta stop messing around because I'm trying to get all the medals on this game. Please stop messing around, Mr. Nintendo Switch. Like my iPod stuck on replay,
you
replay.
gotta stop messing around because I'm trying to get all the medals on this game. Please stop messing around, Mr. Nintendo Switch, like my iPod.
Awesome. Perfect. Exactly what I meant to do.
Awesome.
Oh, there's an intake vent now. And a LAN port. Is a dock just a fancy word for a stand, or is there more to it? And why is the back rounded? I'm actually genuinely curious why it's rounded. Tell me more. The dock is more than a stand. It changes video signals, USB ports, LAN. It's revamped. Can't use the Nintendo Switch 1 dock. Don't mix and match. Cooling fan. Holes on the underside of the dock so don't put it on a carpet. Alright, why is it rounded? It's so that the release buttons on the Joy-Con 2 controllers are easier to reach. That makes sense. Oh, that's so smart. Ari, if you can hear me, can you
Yes, my love.
you start my Pokemon Sleep?
Of course.
It's in my bag.
How are you liking the game? What cool things have you seen?
It's quite honestly awesome. Can I get my phone back?
Yeah, of course. I don't know where it is.
You plugged it in, remember?
Oh yes, I did. What is the coolest, most awesomest thing you've seen so far?
Learning why the dock is rounded genuinely makes me feel great.
Yeah, no, it's so interesting, right? Have you just not been able to see chat this entire time?
Nope.
That's so awesome. Apparently your phone wasn't charging for whatever reason. I'm just gonna give you this.
Oh.
I think the power strip that we have might be dying a little bit.
It tends to. Alright, Twitch, make some noise. I can see you again. Wait, no, I can't. Hold up. Wow, welcome back, chat. I can see you again. Wait, how do I go up the escalator? Oh, I go up elevator. Ah, it's because I start at the top and then I come down. That's cute. Press Y like so, you'll count it as being cleared. Okay, so yeah, there's apparently a way to get medals even if you don't have a compatible 4K TV. You go up to the staff standing near a minigame and you press Y like so. So that little code is proof that you can beat the game without any of the peripherals, despite what like most people think. You can actually get 100% completion without all the peripherals, even though, yeah, I mean, like, I don't really get the point of 100%ing this game because it's a tech demo game. Or sorry, I don't get being caught up in 100% completion if you don't have all of the different hardware. Alright, I'm gonna do the rest of these mini games and then I'm probably gonna call it. "4K Pixel Hunt." This would be crazy if you had a dead pixel, I'm not gonna lie. Awesome. The power of 4K. Oh my god, dual mouse water scoop demo. Dual mouse water scoop demo. That's all I've ever wanted. Okay, get that, get that, get that. Alright, give me water, give me water. This is am I stupid? Oh, I can rotate them. I'm stupid. Okay, no, I feel like an insane person. I will do this later. I want to get to the next area. Though I might be missing an accessory for the next area. Oh. Oh, I'm missing an accessory, alright. I'm missing pants. Alright, this game's really cool. I'll see you guys later. I'm probably gonna play a lot of it off screen, including this camera mode. With and the same amount of clothing I'm wearing right now. Nintendo can see me. You guys will never ever see me that unclothed. Fuck you. You didn't deserve it. You don't deserve it. I'm gonna go now.
Bye bye, child.